All right, on this video, Tyler Sober Servants, let me know in the comments, like, subscribe, whatever. It's just all about the message here. This is everything that's helped me, the path that I'm on, the path that I was on, all the destruction and all the great stuff that's happening now, that really all of us humans are literally the same. We all just have different habits and excuses and things that happen to us, things we've gone through. But if we walk a certain path, we all get the results that we want. And I don't think anybody out there wants to have less money, wants to be more overweight, wants to not respect the person they see in the mirror, doesn't want to be a negative person, a hateful person, a person that isn't liked. No one wants that stuff. Most people want to be in good shape that they respect. Most people want the discipline to run a business that they own, that they don't have to take orders, and that is profitable, and that gives them extra money at the end of their month, so they can pay their bills, save money, take trips. They want good relationships in their marriage, with their kids, with their friends. We want all of the same things, guys. And if you're watching this, you're literally lying to yourself, or you're so far gone off some weird shit because you see all this weird stuff in the world. But I do think the majority of people aren't weirdos. We all want the same things, and it takes certain habits that either take us off this path to where we're just like, oh no, it's not for me, and then you make all these excuses, or you think you're too far gone to where you can't put it in your life to get the life you want and change, all this crap, right? Because I do think a generation like our parents and maybe some people before them really screwed shit up. Because when I grew up, it's like, you'll never be rich. Nah, man, you can't do that. Go to school, go to college, get a job. All this BS, okay? So, and then drink and party and have fun, right? Like, this is what I was fed. So it really pisses me off, because now when I figured out life, it's like, dude, these people are wrong. And then they're still in those ways because, they're like 50, 60 plus, 70. They can't go back and rewrite shit, which they could, but they don't want to because they just don't think it's possible because of what they were fed, probably by their parents. And so I don't say it's anybody's fault. But if you are somebody who you have this internal voice, which I think is the internal voice of God talking to you to go do certain things. And that's get in the gym, eat good and eat real food, start a business, be better to yourself so you can be better to others. Like, learn how to really love yourself and love your life so you can be better to others. Better to your spouse, better to your kids. You're not hooked on drugs. You're not hooked on alcohol. You're not always having to drink at every social event, every family event. You're not having to drink to a point and to obliteration. Like, this is what I did. Like, I've had a really good life. I really can't complain. Did somebody give me a bunch of money or even $1? No. Did I have a house? Did I have food to eat? Did I have somewhat of a good example of what a man is, like to work hard and wake up every day and be there? Yes, I really had those things, but they drank. There were bad times. They didn't handle things correctly. They told me to go to college, which I did, but they didn't pay for it. I earned it through baseball, and my grandfather paid a lot of my stuff for me, but that's another story. So I am mad a little bit about my parents, but at the same time, I'm just so thankful because I do know it's hard, man. I know life's hard. And so I know when I'm talking to you, I deal with this every day. It's like going to work every day, running a business every day, showing up to the gym every day, showing up as a positive man to my kids and my wife, just being that example of Christ, of how Christ was. And I don't know who you follow, but I'm getting more and more into Christ and into the Word because I've really struggled for a long time. Like, maybe it's just the universe and I follow universal law, which I still do, like karma and, law of polarity and all those different laws. I don't really dive deeper into it, but all I know is if I'm a good human being, if I show up to the gym, I eat good, I get my steps in every day, I fast a little bit where I just don't overeat, I eat good, like real food, like chicken, beef, fruit, some veggies. I take my vitamins. That is also a part of the business that I'm in, because they're real vitamins. They're not synthetic. I don't take any fake crap. I do drink a little too much caffeine, which I am going to try and get off of. I do dip tobacco, which I'm trying to get off of. But I'm 9 months sober. I mean, that is fucking awesome to me. Because there's a point in my life, 9 months ago, which it is 9 months ago. It's been almost a decade, like 5 years ago. I really, after getting my 2 DUIs, I'm like, this is really bad. I really screwed my life up. I really thought there was no way out. I really thought I'd never get all the things. I really never thought I'd have the life that I have now. And here's what happened. I found a coach. I actually just listened to a podcast. I didn't even need to pay him for his advice. So don't get a fucking coach. And I mean, honestly, you need somebody. You need to, if you can't hold yourself accountable, which I couldn't, and I still couldn't after I even hired him, and it didn't work. It's really, I had all the tools within me, which so do you. Now, when you want a business coach to help you get somewhere quicker, that's why you need a coach. Now, if you want to stay sober, eat good and all that, you do need an accountable coach and somebody to put your macros together, which I can help you with. But all that doesn't matter. You can go find the knowledge, everything you need online. It's just hard for us to do it without somebody in our ear giving us that positive reinforcement, telling us what to do on a daily basis, because our reticular activator system, or whatever that shit is, we've told ourselves all this bullshit for so long that it is so hard to change in life. And so now that I have changed for long enough, I don't see how I could change and go back to the drunk drug addict that I was. I still struggle with some anger stuff. So that's the other part. Like, and I think when dip is gone and when I am able to sleep better again, like I'm up all night with my kids and like I just don't sleep. So like anger comes up harder, and we deal with like a lot of shit, a lot of stuff in business, a lot of stuff that we just shouldn't have to deal with that angers us from our past. So we all struggle with these things. And I'm just trying to be super transparent. But if we work out, eat good, get our steps in, get in sunlight, put the phone down, talk to God, that's all you need to change your life. And the reason why you struggle with this again is because you've done so many things against that. Like you're on your phone all day, you don't sleep well, you're up watching TV, you're not building a business, you're not doing research to learn how to build a business, you don't have any positive people in front of you, you're not listening to positive people, just reinforcing what you need to hear. And then let's just say you're somebody who does listen to all this crap all the time, all this good stuff all the time, and you're not doing the work. Like I've listened to all this stuff for over a decade, and I still went and drank, and I still fucked my life up. And I get this too. And you might be this person where, dude, I do listen to all this stuff. I do get these messages. I know I need to do this, but I'm just not doing it. That's where you need somebody holding you accountable, and you have to be honest. Like if you fuck up, you need to be honest, because then that'll help you change quicker. If you're like lying about shit, it's never going to happen for you, and you're going to get to the end of your life and you're going to have so many regrets. So that was the big thing that got me. I didn't want to get to the end of my life and regret not getting in the best shape I could be. Regret not being the best husband and father. Regret not being the healthiest version of myself. Regret not being the smartest version of myself. Regret not being a man that honestly lives like God did, like what I envisioned he did. And we're not perfect. That's why he died for our sins. I mean, like he knows, like, especially in this world we live in, guys. I mean, all the distractions, all the crap, all the lies, it's all the enemy. It's all the devil just trying to distract us from this enlightened path. And the enlightened path is achieved through physical movement, to where you feel proud of yourself after, because you worked hard, whether that's a long walk, whether it's a run, whether it's a hard workout. And then it's eating clean food so you can listen to the voice of God. When you overeat sugar, when you overconsume TV, when you overconsume vices, you're blocking out this voice that we all get the blessing of hearing. And so I hope this is making sense, because this is the program that has changed my life. You just need somebody to be accountable. And there's thousands, there's millions of other people who have changed their life doing the same thing. You're no different. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not depressed. You're not anxious. You don't need to be on any medications. I swear you don't. It's all a fucking lie by the system. You don't even need school. The schools don't even teach us shit that's worth anything. And they push vaccines, and you don't even need to go into the military. Like, they're building up bodies for their own monetary gain. So what we all need to do, and I'm sorry, this is just how I feel, is get in shape, eat good, build a business, and serve others. Serve our brothers and sisters. I have a painting company that I get to do the best I can in, like give people jobs to make sure they go do a good job for my clients and our clients. I'm in a network marketing company, and what I think are the best supplements in the world, to where we get all our aminos, all our omegas, all our vitamins, nutrients. It's nothing synthetic. I mean, all kinds of crazy fruits and vegetables are in them. Like I said, all the aminos, 17 different amino acids, vitamins and minerals that get stripped out of us by the water that we drink. I mean, by the caffeine they have us all hooked on. So you have to replenish this good stuff that's in our body. So I teamed up with them, and I love it. It's another avenue for me to help a bunch of people build a big team, build residual income, so I don't have to be tied to a desk all day at my corporate job too. Like, I do so much, and I'm not tooting my own horn. I just know other people can do so much more, and they're out here struggling, paying bills because they think it's all that's there for them. Get a job, climb the ladder. And then the ladder cuts you off in 10 years when you hit a certain rank, and they don't need your job anymore to save, to put more money in their executive pockets. I mean, like, guys, the evidence all out there. I hope this video helps somebody. I hope my page helps somebody. Get sober. Did I not even say that in any of this video? That was the best thing. Once I got sober, dude, it gave me so much power to, like, stick to my diet, stick to the gym, really like take in moments that I had a chance to be a better father and a better husband. Like when my wife's struggling, when my kids are struggling, when I get moments in my business to handle a situation correctly. You're able to do this because you got sober, you eat clean, you work out, you take yourself and your life so much more serious when you take your health serious. That's the $100 thing right there. $100 million. Take your health seriously, and your life will take you seriously. Take God seriously. Take the vessel He's given you seriously, and your life will freaking change. Hit me up.